What's going on? It's your boy, Phat Samurai Guy, here with some quick Phat movie news. That's right. Take it with a grain of salt. Let me kind of hang out a little bit here to see if anybody shows up because I want to know your opinion of the newest Predator film coming out, being released by the mouse. That's right, Disney. What's going on? I see some people popping in right now. I see some badasses. Movie Dojo Army, where you at, son? Let's see who's here popping up right now. Finkster, what is going on, my friend? How you doing? Mike Swift, there they are. They're trickling in. The badasses are trickling in. They're coming out from behind the headquarters of the Movie Dojo to show up, to hang out with the samurai a little bit before we go over this Phat movie news. What is cracking? We're going to talk a little bit about Disney Predator from Disney. That's right. We're going to read over this article here. Now, this article I'm going to read from Heather Love. What's going on? What's going on? I know this is kind of like a last-minute Phat movie news live video, but thanks for stopping by because after I read this article, I want you guys' honest opinion. I want to know what you guys think, what's your predictions. You know, do you have any high hopes for this movie from Disney? You know, let's see here. But I want to go over the article with you guys first. I want to read it first. This was sent to me by the lieutenant of the Movie Dojo Army, Neenan Lusig. He's like, here, check this out. I want to know your opinion. So I was like, all right, let me go ahead and do a video and read it over with you guys. What's going on? Nate the Great, he wants a rematch with Dutch and the Predators. Oh yeah, I think us Predator fans would love to see that. What's going on? Horns up, anti-hero headbanger, what's cracking? Oh shit, we talking Predator, y'all. We talking Predator. That's right. You see that poster back there? Yeah, Samurai Guy's got to represent, son. That's right. That's right. All right, so I don't want to wait too long here. We got enough people here to get it cracking, to get a crack-a-lacking and get it going. So remember, after I read this article, I'm going to give my opinion, but then I'm going to go to you guys and chat, and I want to highlight and I will show it what you guys think of the Disney Predator coming out. What do you if you think it's going to be some bullshit, you're not going to see it, or you're excited for it? I want to go to you guys. That's why I wanted to do this. Now, this article actually came out a couple of days ago. It came out July 30th, so it's not like it's brand new. But it's brand new to me, so I'm like, you know what? Let me read it, share it with you guys, right? And remember, it's from a website, so take it with a grain of salt, right? And then I'm going to go to you guys watching just to, you know, I want to know you guys' opinion if you're excited for the Disney Predator. What's going on? Anti-hero headbanger said he had no clue something new for Predator was coming. All right. So a while back, when this was announced, I'm not really excited for it. The only thing I heard was, you know, it was going to be kind of similar to the original, but maybe a prequel. We're going back in time, you know, back in the past. But it's going to be kind of similar to the first one. So I'm kind of like, okay, we're just doing it again, except we have a female lead. That's it. That's all. That's it. So I'm kind of like, So I'm not really excited for it. But the title Skull was going around. But apparently, if this website is correct, if this Phat movie news I'm about to read from Movie Web, and you can look at the article yourself. I left a link in the description box below so you guys can check it out for yourselves. If this is legit, then apparently Skull is not the real title for Disney Predator. So let's go ahead and let me read this and go over this with you. I'll give my opinions, and then I want to go to you guys to see what you guys think of this as well. All right. We got Godzilla up in the house. Oh, shit. He says, watch Predator 2. It has its problems, but it's still worth it. Trust me. Hey, I am a fan. Want some candy? I am a fan of Predator 2. I think it's a lot of fun. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. All right. Let me go ahead and do some screen share. That way you can read along with me. All right, let's go ahead and do this. All right, let's see if I can blow this up, make it a little bit bigger. No, that's as big as it gets. Okay, that's fine. All right, so here we go. From Movie Web. So, Skull may not be the title of Disney's Predator movie after all. Following reports, let me see if I can highlight this here. Following reports that the next Predator movie is called Skull, director Dan Trachtenberg, I apologize if I said the name wrong, teased that the real title still hasn't been revealed here. All right, let's go ahead and scroll down here a little bit. So some fans weren't quite sure how to take the name Skull when it was reported as the title of the next Predator movie, but director Dan Trachtenberg has seemingly shut down those rumors with an amusing post on Instagram. At this point, very little is known about the upcoming movie, but it had been known that he was filming the project under the working title of Skulls. Just recently, it was reported that the movie's official title is Skull. Okay. On Instagram, Dan Trachtenberg posted a new photo following the recent title news. It shows an image of a slate from when he worked on 10 Cloverfield Lane back from when he was shooting that project in secret under the working title of Valencia. You can take a look at that photo below. Let's take a look at it here. There we go. Skull is about the first Predator to come to Earth. Filming is almost complete. All right, so there's the screenshot. So in movies, they do this. They have fake names. This is nothing new here. But let's keep it going here. So in the caption, Trachtenberg writes, looking at this old picture of our slate from when we shot 10 Cloverfield Lane and thinking about how sometimes they report on a movie's title, but it's actually just the code name it is shooting under. What Trachtenberg appears to be saying here is that Skull is just the code name for Predator 5, meaning the real title hasn't yet been revealed. What's odd is that the news stems from a Collider interview with producers John David and John Fox. It also might seem weird that the Skull title was so similar to the reported working title of Skulls, given this update from Trachtenberg. What might have happened was a miscommunication with the producers referring to the project by its working title, with the S getting lost somewhere along the way. Questions over the title aside, Davis also teased in the Collider interview that the movie will be just as good as the original Predator. Really? Really? With Arnold Schwarzenegger. If not better. Really? That's, I don't know if you should be throwing it out that hyping up the movie that much. That's like the new, it's like we're having a new Alien movie. It's like, it's just as good as Aliens or better. I don't know if you should do that. This time, the movie will center on a female hero, with Davis saying that the story goes back to what made the original Predator movie work. Let me get rid of this ad here. It's the ingenuity of a human being who won't give up, who's able to observe and interpret, basically being able to beat a stronger, more powerful, well-armed force. He added, it's going to be, I believe, the second best or the first, or it may be equal to the first one, right? Wait a minute. Make up your mind, man. Is it going to be, if you're going all in and saying it's badass and it's going to be just as good as the first or better, then stick with it, all right? I'm calling bullshit on that, but if you're trying to hype your film, I get it. But now he's saying it's going to, I believe, the second best. No, wait, the first, or maybe equal. Okay, so I don't know. This sounds like backpedaling on his earlier statement, right? I feel like the first one was wonderful, interesting movie. I feel like the first one was a wonderful and interesting movie. As long, I'm a grown-ass man. I'm old. As long, look, I got the salt and pepper to prove it. As long as I've been alive, every person I've talked to about Predator, those two words never came out, of their mouths. That Predator was wonderful or Predator was interesting. I've never heard. I'm sorry, I had to pause there for the article. We'll get back to the article. We'll finish it up. But that kind of perplexes me. Wonderful and interesting. The original Predator might be by default, might be my favorite action sci-fi horror flick of all time. Hands down. It's just an adrenaline rush. The first time you really see Arnold Schwarzenegger, who was invincible at that point, running for his life in fear. The biggest macho badasses ever, freaking the fuck out because they come across something that's that's just really a badass fucking killer assassin that's going after them. It is phenomenal. It's a 5-star flick for me, and since it came out from 1987, since that release, they have never made a Predator flick. All the way up to 2018's bullshit. They have never made a Predator movie as good or better. But it's interesting. Really. When someone, okay, him saying wonderful sounds like he didn't even watch the original movie. That's what it sounds like to me. Or if someone says interesting, means that they're not really a fan. So I don't know. I'm sorry, that kind of caught me off guard. Predator, 1987, the classic. Wonderful. I would expect somebody to say, "Yo, it's fucking badass. It's amazing. Really well done. It's fucking great." Right? Or, I didn't like it. I think it's overrated. I would accept that, right? Because everybody's different, right? But wonderful or interesting, that does not sound like this person has any respect or love for the original movie. I'm sorry. I had to take a break from that. Sorry, we're going to get back to the article right now. So, yeah. Interesting sounds like he's trying to be nice. That's what that sounds like. What's going on, Nate Dogs? Methamphetamines was cracking. All the people are here. All right, let's get back to the article. Let's do it. All right. Where did I leave off here? Okay. All right. There we go. I feel like the first one was a wonderful, interesting movie. I call bullshit on that. And I know what worked about it. Do you now? I feel like we kind of never got back there again. I agree with you with that. We ended up in different places. I think this is a worthy compliment to the first one. It's going to be as good. Still, that's hype. Look, I can accept this. I think this movie that he's making is a worthy compliment to the first one. Now that I buy. That's a good line. But saying it's going to be just as good, that's overhype. That's risky business there. Excuse me. Because everybody remembers before Mortal Kombat came out recently, what did they say? You're going to see the greatest martial arts fight sequences in history. Yeah. So don't overhype your movie. Here we go. The screenplay for Skull, a.k.a. Skulls, a.k.a. Predator 5, was written by Patrick Asen. Not much else has been officially announced about the project, including cast details. But it's been reported that Amber Midthunder, I apologize if I said the name wrong, stars in a lead role. Trachtenberg had hoped to keep his Predator movie a secret for longer, which is why there's been so much secrecy around the project, including this continued confusion over its official title. In any case, the next Predator is expected to arrive in 2022. The news comes to us from Dan Trachtenberg on Instagram. And here's some more link here for some more information on that. Right. So it's kind of looking like most likely that's probably not the real title. So, but yeah. So now let me give my thoughts, and then I'm going to go to you guys, and I'm going to highlight here on screen. What do you guys be honest? What do you guys think about this? I think it's the original being overhyped. The original being wonderful and interesting. That still bothers me. That sounds like someone who's not really a fan of the movie. I don't know. So the actress Amber, I never finished Legion, which is actually a pretty good show, and Lady Fat Blood's a big fan of the show. I haven't finished Legion. So she was supposed to be kind of like the physical martial arts badass in that movie, the actress was. From a physical standpoint, she was fine. I mean, I've seen better, more badass, more convincing female martial artists throw down and go, holy shit, you don't want to fuck with her. She was fine for the film. But But you kind of forgave her limited athletic ability because she's a fucking mutant with powers. So if she's going to take out 50 dudes, it kind of works for the character and for the story. Her taking out Predator, I guess. I mean, I guess that's the point. I guess that's what like he said in the article, that he's trying to show that, a smaller someone who's not as badass or is not as tough as an imposing villain coming after her, she will find ways to use her smarts and will adapt to the situation and overcome evil, right? And that's fine. I don't mind that. I mean, 5 billion horror films out there, we have final girls, right? That's fine. I don't know. I just don't know about this because this sounds like, it just sounds like the first movie all over again, except without military badass intimidating guys getting their fucking asses whooped in the original. And that's what was so cool about the original. It's just the same thing, but in the past, but everyone's got probably primitive weapons, but it's the same thing. It's like, do we need a story about Predator's first trip to Earth? And I'm sure in the comic books and the lore, Predators have been here way before this time that this movie, the era it's representing. So it's kind of like, all right, you're doing something, you're doing your own thing, okay, fine. So I don't know. Before I go to you guys' comments, I just want to click on this. So I have a prediction. This is my prediction for this movie. All right. My prediction, at some point, the final battle it will go down, right? Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, just like Dutch, she will find a way to arm herself or set traps or whatever. And then they're gonna fucking meet. Oh, look at her. That's her right there. Yeah, baby. Predator. Ooh, Predator. Ooh, you're gonna get it, buddy. You're gonna get it. Just wait till I get my hands on you, Predator. I'm coming for you, buddy. Ooh. Right? That's what's going to happen. And then we're going to have the final throwdown. Oh, look at her right there. She's got the katana sword. That's Predator in the background, just chilling out, waiting to get decapitated. Right? Predator's in the background, waiting to get decapitated. Ooh, Predator, you're going to get it. And then she kills Predator. And then, just like the other movies, other Predators will show up. Other Predators will show up and show her respect, and they will bow in the presence of badassity, right? Because if Olivia Munn could kill the Predator in the last movie, and not just the Predator, she killed a super Predator in the last movie. So if that can happen, anything could happen at this point. But yeah, that's my prediction, and I'm pretty sure that's probably what's going to happen. The other Predators will show up, and they will bow to her majesty, and that she was so badass that she, out of respect, like they do in the other movies, that's what's going to happen. All right, let's go to you guys' comments here. Let's hang out a little bit and shoot the shit. All right, guys. Thoughts on Disney's Predator? All right, Disney. All right, are we going to get some Predator rides at Disneyland? Are we going to have Predator walking around Disneyland, Disney World? As like they got Goofy walking around, Mickey Mouse. You're going to have Predator walking around, taking pictures with the kids. Oh God! All right, here we go. I'm ready to click on some comments and highlight some comments. So I want your honest opinion, guys. Do you think this is good? What do you think? All right, here we go. Let's see what we got here. All right, Antihero says, this director, Dan Trachtenberg, has only directed one movie, but has directed commercials for Lexus, Nike, and Coca-Cola. All right. That gives me, that raises my expectations now. Now the Predator movie will be just as good as the original. Yeah, that's my prediction, right? I highly doubt she's going to fail, right? Even the director said in the article, she's going to overcome, like he kind of spoiled the movie right there. So, that's probably what's going to happen. Let's see here. He also made a Portal the Game short film. All right, interesting. All right. You know, I actually liked 10 Cloverfield Lane. I actually enjoyed that movie. All right. So what do you guys think? Let me scroll up to see if I missed any other ones. I want you guys' honest opinion. Do you really think this is going to be a good movie? What do you think? All right. Disney's Predator movie, Not a Chance in Hell. It's going to be better. It will be a miracle if it's even good. That's where I'm at right there. That's where I'm at right there. Heather Love, I want gore. Yes. Yes. Is this rated R? This is a rated R movie. Kind of like saying Master of Puppets is wonderful and interesting. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. Brolocon says, sounds like they are creating a Ripley character for the next Predator movie. Brolocon, AVP said Predators helped create the pyramids. It's true, but this movie's doing its own thing. It's doing its own thing apparently. So they're going off to whatever lore they create. But yeah, we got Godzilla here. It says exactly. Predators have been coming to Earth for thousands of years. There's no way this was the first time they came here. I agree. It's just this movie's doing their own thing apparently. All right, let me catch up to you guys here. This is fun. All right, Bethamphetamine says he'll watch it with no expectations. That's probably the smart thing to do. All right. Let's see. Antihero says, I will check it out, but I have zero expectations. My gut is telling me the movie will not be good. Okay? At least you guys are smart here. I'll be very surprised if someone in chat right now said, this is going to be the greatest Predator movie of all time. Godzilla says, hold on a second. I want a movie where the Predator wins for once. Let's be honest. In real life, the Predator would win 99% of the time. That Latin vamp said he highly doubts it. Oh, man. Godzilla says, he said it might end up being PG-13. Oh, brilliant. It better not be, or I won't even go to the theater to see it. There you go. Yeah, that's how we roll right there. Severio says, if nothing else, hopefully it would be fun and entertaining to watch. It's supposed to be a prequel. This is like the first time Predator has ever came to Earth. There you go. Daikatana had to say it. Nice one, Daikatana. Yes, I've changed my decision. I've changed what I think about it. This is going to be the greatest Predator movie of all time. Come on. Besides, the other one is, it's interesting. What's going on, Trado? What's cracking, man? We're talking Ditness Predator. Are you excited, Trado? Are you excited? Do you have your fingers hoped? I'm surprised no one's saying, I hope it's better than the last movie at least. I'm surprised no one said that yet. The last movie where, the little kid walked around with Predator's helmet and murdered people during Halloween because he was trick-or-treating. That classic. Not since 1987, man. That's a long fucking time. There you go. I would love to see Dutch get beaten by the Predator and then says, I'll be back. Or is that too much? That would be funny. That would be funny. I mean, Arnold was okay, but nothing could touch Disney's Predator. Right? Arnold was overrated, dude. Seriously. You know what? I'm taking, fuck this. Of this fucking bullshit, I'm taking it down. I'm taking this poster down. Fuck it. Some bullshit. I have seen the light. Lee says, what's going on, man? I think it's because some people stopped caring about this franchise. Then leave it dead. Leave it dead. Just stop it. Stop doing the same thing over and over again. Just kill it, man. Same thing with Alien. If they can't do it right, just kill it. Just let it die. That's why we have the original classics, right? We got Alien, we got Aliens. You know, we got the first Predator. I actually like Predator 2. You know, so it's like just that's it. That's all we need. The last one deserves all the Oscars, right, Timo? I agree. Right? Oh, this is interesting. Harry says the last movie's a masterpiece compared to this garbage. Look at that. Look at that. Yo, could you imagine this movie being worse than The Predator? 2018's? Holy shit. Could you imagine if it's worse than that movie? Lee says at the rate the Predator franchise is going to end up going the route of Terminator. Yeah, I agree, Lee. I agree. And I agree with you, Andre. I do. I agree. Predator 2 is underrated. It's fun. There's things in the Predator you can enjoy. There's moments in there that are entertaining, but overall, it just destroyed the mythos and what was cool about Predator. Just like Alien Covenant, it destroyed what was cool about aliens. I might do Predator 2, actually. Is it really that bad challenge? That might happen. Bring Dan Mumford back on here. There you go. Worse than 2018. Impossible. Anything's possible in Hollywood, baby. Hey, I didn't think Dark Phoenix was going to be worse than Apocalypse. X-Men Apocalypse. So there you go. Yeah, The Predator did not do well. You're right, AJC 2 cents. You're correct, but that doesn't stop Hollywood, man. Sometimes they'll keep going. Vega KVD says, I hope we go back to suit actors and less CGI predators. There you go. And that was actually the one thing that I didn't mind out of The Predator, despite everything else not being good, was the design of The Predator was a guy in a suit. He was actually kind of cool looking. The design was actually pretty good. But when super CGI, ugly as shit, Super Predator showed up, it was horrible. It was horrible. All right, so here's one positive about this new movie coming out. From Zero. Zero says, I like that they are setting it way in the past and not in a modern setting. Okay? So that could be a positive for some people. So there's one positive. Exactly, Godzilla. We're on the same page, my friend. We are on the same page. Well, despite an interesting point that Zero pointed out, it doesn't seem like everybody watching right now is not really overly excited for this Ditne Predator coming out. And it doesn't matter how much the director hypes it up as if it's going to be as good as the original Predator. But I thought that was just interesting, though. I thought the old Predator movie was just interesting. Make up your mind. Or better. Remember, he said it's going to be as good as the original or better. That's a lot of hype. That's a lot of balls. That's a lot of balls, man. Now, here on the channel, you know how we do things here. You know, Samurai's always honest, right? Now, if I go see this, well, first the trailer's got to get me first, or look interesting. If I go see the movie and it's good, you're going to hear it from me. You're going to hear it from me. You're going to hear it from me. You're going to hear it from Lady Fat Blood. We're going to be honest. We're going to be like, yo, Amber was a fucking badass. I enjoyed her character. We're going to say, hey, this was actually a fucking good movie, man. You know, like it's definitely an improvement over the last one, right? You're going to hear that from us, but it's got to be good though. It's gotta be a good movie. You know what I mean? But we're always honest here. We'll represent. You know me. I'm a Predator nut. So it's like we'll represent here on the channel. We're not sellouts. Like, we will represent. We're always honest here, but it's got to be good. And here's the thing: if other channels and YouTubers are bitching and moaning and complaining about this new movie, and the defense is, oh well, they're all man babies that live in their parents' basement, live in their mother's basement. You can call us whatever you want. I'm a grown-ass fucking man. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a shit. You can call me whatever you want. But at the end of the day, we're your audience. Remember that. We're your audience. Because I'll tell you this right now, right? Casual Carl and housewife Henrietta don't give a fuck about Predator. Okay? You can quote Samurai on that. Hashtag that. Send it out. Share the video. Do what you need to do. Because that's the reality of it. Us so-called man babies, we're the ones that are going to be talking highly about the trailer if the trailer's good. We're the ones that are going to be paying for the tickets to go see it in the movie theaters. We're the ones that's going to be doing movie reviews and sharing it. Not casual Carl, not housewife Henrietta. They don't give a fuck about Predator. They're waiting for the next fucking Madagascar movie to come out. All right? So remember that. Remember that, filmmakers and whoever's watching. We are your audience. That's right. So you got to please us. And the thing is and I said that about the last Predator movie when we did a trailer reaction. I was like, I don't know, but there's some things that look kind of cool in this trailer. I'm willing to give it a shot, right? And I said in the trailer reaction video, the same thing I'm saying now. We're your audience. Don't fuck it up. Don't fuck it up, right? Don't try to go out there to please other people. You need to please the fans. Because we will gladly pay for the Blu-ray, for the DVD, for the 4K, for the fucking Steelbook, for the collector's edition, for the action figures, for the statues, for the fucking Funko Pops, for the posters, for the comics. We will buy all of that. And we will represent online how much we love your product. But you got to make us happy. You know what I mean? And I know it's hard. It's hard, right? It's hard to please everyone. Look what happened to fucking Rise of Skywalker, right? It's hard to please everyone. I understand that. But it's not like the Predator franchise is Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? This is a small cult following for these movies. So it's kind of like you got to please that small cult following. Don't worry about pleasing casual Carl or housewife Henrietta. They don't give a fuck. Housewife Henrietta will go to the theater because her husband wants her to go. That's what that is. Casual Carl will go to the theater because he's bored, right? But us true real fans, right? True fans, right here. True fans, Predator shelf, right there. If it's good, and you didn't disrespect us in the audience, and it's actually a fucking kick-ass ride, right? Samurai will represent, and all Predator fans, we will come forth, and we represent, be like, yo, Dan, you fucking nailed it. I'm very happy with the movie you made, man. Thank God somebody got it. Thank God somebody did it right, right? And there was there to entertain us, right? So spread this message, share this video, get it out there. We want to make sure everyone's on the same board because we don't want a crappy Predator movie. We don't want a crappy alien movie. We don't want bad comic book movies. Who wants a bad movie, right? We want to go to the movies or watch it at home and enjoy and be entertained, right? That's all that matters at the end of the day. No matter what genre it is, that's all that matters, all right? So share this video, get it out there. I'm going to go ahead and end it for today because a little bit later tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, me and Mr. Tony of the Dead are going to review Van Damme's newest movie, The Last Mercenary. So if you want to hang out, see you guys at 6 o'clock Pacific. And then at 8 o'clock Pacific, if you want to hang out with me a little bit longer for a live Q&A, I'm going to have some giveaways for tonight. So always fun talking about movies and hearing your opinions. Phat Samurai Guy for 2024. I'll see all you badasses again, maybe in a couple of hours. Take care, guys. The Predator!